And we want to talk about Assault Phoenix axles for a minute. These are expensive axles. Are they worth it? We're Slick Rock Productions, and we want to talk about Assault Phoenix axles for a minute. These are expensive axles. Are they worth it? So let's break that down a little bit. Axle failure happens from a couple of things. One, sudden impact breaks everything. We all know that. Axles fail when it comes to that kind of thing. But the longevity of an axle is based off of the grease that's involved in it and the temperatures that it can get to. So if you live in a desert climate, you're a desert runner, you're a sand dune guy, and you operate in 100+ degree temperatures, your axles pay a price for that, and we all know that. The factory OEM grease fails. An axle will fail on an OEM axle at about 365 degrees. The grease that was specifically developed for these Assault axles fails at 565 degrees, so that's 200 degrees more. The grease is also specially formed into adhere a lot more. You know, when you get up in the transmission side or the differential side and you have a heavy axle angle on there, what happens is the grease gets hot, it ends up in the boot and it doesn't lube the joint and the gears very well, and the ball's in there. And so over time it wears down and then they fail off of that. So expensive grease doesn't sound like a big deal, but it is an absolute huge deal. We've seen this in a lot of testing, a lot of longevity on there. These axles will outlast everything else because of that alone. The boots are upgraded on them. The shafts are heat-treated chromoly. They're a lot girthier, they're a lot bigger. This is a very heavy-duty axle with really high-quality grease in it, with high-quality boots for longevity. They also come with a 3-year warranty on an axle. That's pretty impressive in themselves. So yes, they cost a little bit more money, but for you lift kit guys out there who are running, you know, a lot of preload or aftermarket lift kits and you have a really steep angle, the grease alone in there will help save your axles so much longer than an OEM or an aftermarket axle will. So that's a really big deal. The boots are a lot stronger on there, so on those heavy angles, you know, they're not making contact on there, they're not wearing each other, they're not heating up. And the difference between a 200-degree failure point in an axle is absolutely huge, and it's kind of astonishing. So if you're looking to have axles that last for a long time and you want a really good warranty behind it, I wouldn't be afraid to spend a few more bucks and get something that's quality. Check them out on the link below.